Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to some more of the Youth Squad Legends. Right, we're going to be starting the Premiership here this episode. We sold Sholton. We've got a loan offer for Gallagher, which is great. We will delegate that to a loan rather than a loan to buy. Jara. Yep, just a loan. Okay, we'll accept that. Right, so we're going to get some players out on loan. Let's check our academy for the month. So 76 to 94 is great. 74 to 90 is okay. Right, so the players that have dropped underneath a 90 max obviously get smushed. Ooh, hello. Quite Sepinen. You're looking pretty damn... Oh my god, how do we end up with you, Komet? You're awful. Right, that's a pretty good player there then, actually. Pretty damn good player. Okay. Well, we'll leave that to continue progressing. So yeah, we've not got long left now until our first game of the season. Going to simulate all of those. I'm going to probably mix and match a little bit. Once we get to a point where... once we get to the end of this episode, I will go through and change all the squads up a little bit, I think. There we go, our managerial rating's gone up a little bit again. Not quite sure why, but well, making a training day every single day might have been one of the biggest errors I've ever done, but it's fine. It's just taking a bit longer to get through, isn't it? I mean, I could just sim straight to the next game. Can I just... No, there's no way just to sim through the whole thing, is there? We've got a rest day before the game, which is good. Okay, Jara's gone out on loan. Rest day and then the game. Right. First game of the season. Oh, she got another transfer offer there as well. Do we all have a loan offer? Let's check the old news. Okay, inbox. Right, so loan offer for Ritchie, Rory Ritchie. Just a standard loan for the season. We'll accept. Gallagher is just a standard loan for the season now. We'll accept. And Castro, we reject. We want to keep a hold of Castro, even though Barcelona are after him. Shows how good he is, doesn't it, really? Okay, lovely. We'll also do the press conference as well, try and get the morale up early season. Should be pretty decent anyway. I would hope. A lot of people are talking about... I'm confident we're good enough. There we go. That's going to get the happiness up a little bit. There's always been more to us than Santos. That's good. Get the other players happy. And Castro. Is Castro line for more appearances? He's got a real desire. There we go. Let's boost him up a little bit. And there we go. First press conference done. This is going to be a very interesting game, this one now then. First game of the season. We're going to go with our normal starting lineup. I think we can do that now. Because it is really strong. Bar the goalkeeper is a little bit, a little bit weaker. But I think we're pretty good. So let's go in and we'll watch this game as well. So remember, we are allowed to interfere if there is a penalty or a free kick in our favour. We are able to go in and control that. But apart from that, the game sort of runs itself now. Let's see if we can get ourselves a victory in the opening day of the season. The board wants us to qualify for the Champions League, which means games like this are games we're going to have to start getting points from. They're not games that are going to be a bonus point. They're games where we need to expect points. Last few seasons, it's been a case of we get a point against Man United or Man City or Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, or any of those sort of top teams. We're sort of happy to get that extra bonus point. Now, we have to get them. Have to get them. I mean, it's away at Manchester United. It's not going to be an easy game to start the season. They've got some decent players in their squad as well. But we're on the attack. We do have 98 rated Banks in the middle, which always helps. There is Hurtado. Go on, Banks. Banks slams it into the back of the net. And there we go, 1-0 up after 14 minutes away at Manchester United. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Who's on our bench, actually, by the way? Just so I'm looking at it. Yildiz, Butkus, Bahusu, Roberts, Movilla, Keane. Okay, so pretty decent. Pretty decent. There's equaliser, Richarlison. 1-1. I mean, a draw here would not be a bad result. A draw away at Manchester United on the opening game of the season, I think, would be a decent result. In theory. No, come on. Get the ball back. There we go. Good, decent defending that was. And we're on the counter-attack maybe? No. Maybe not. And they're in again. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save. That was Diego Dallo in there. Yeah, they've got some good players. I mean, from playing Man United before in the past, I'm not 100% sure the likes of Dan James is a massive potential player. Neither I don't think is Odegaard. I mean, they're decent players, but not massive. But then again, they are doing pretty well against us here. Oh, good save again by Maynard. 79 rated now, Maynard. So we're really have to... Well... Gonna have to see if we can get him boosted up as quickly as possible. But he is our best choice goalkeeper, so we don't have a lot of choice, really. Possession's a bit of a trouble, but it was going to be, wasn't it? Away from home against Man United, possession was always going to be a bit of a difficult one. Again, the dominating possession. I don't know what we need to do here to change things up, though. A goal wouldn't go amiss. Oh. We're finally getting some possession to ourselves. Just thinking of substitutions we can make that might help us, but I don't know if there is a lot we can do. Bar changing the formation. Maybe going a little bit less aggressive. Getting an extra CDM in there. It's an idea. I mean, we are 1-1. There's no need to make major changes. We are 2-1 down. Okay. They got Bergwijn, who's just come off the bench and he's scored. Okay. I don't know what to change here, to be honest. I really don't know what to change. I don't really have anything on the bench that's going to improve what we've got on the pitch, so... I mean, short of bringing on extra strikers, but we're getting so little possession at the moment. I don't know if bringing on extra strikers is really going to make a difference. It's just going to give us less players to actually make the attack. I think I need to rely on what we have here, to be honest. Ugh. Is that corner at least? It is. Come on, let's head this in the back of the net. Come on. Get in! Kobanen slams the header into the back of the net. That is... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. Come on, let's just hold on. Let's just get this 1-1 draw because this will be a good result for us. The amount of possession they've dominated, if we got a 1-1 draw here, I would be a very happy man. Come on. Good ball forward. There's a counter on here, you know. Here's Banks. Swing it in. Somebody swing it in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Banks has just made it 3-2 with 2 minutes left. How have we turned this around? How have we turned this around? My God, we won it. We've actually freaking won it. We've come from behind. We took the lead, went behind and took the lead again. Away at Man United to get the 3 points in the opening day of the season. That is massive. That's got to make the board happy, surely. Yep. There you go. They fire straight up to a 76. There we go. Top of the table. Oh. Ooh, okay. Does that mean somebody's just matched, reached their max? So Keane. put you on as a target man. Continue your progression. Niemi. I want to change your... I mean, you're on the transfer list. I will be releasing you, actually, Niemi, so I won't worry too much about it, mate, to be honest. Because I'm allowed to... I tell you what, I'm allowed to release a couple of players, aren't I? I'm going to release you, because you are doing my head in. Always moaned about not enough first-team football, so yeah, you can be one of the ones to go. Right, youth scouts are back as well in England. You're not very good. You're not very good. You're not very good. You are decent. You're not very good. And you are decent. I'm going to continue scouting you two for another month because there's nothing outstanding there. Into France. Why have you even suggested this player? So one there will continue to scout for a bit. And then finally in Brazil. You're a no. No. We'll continue scouting you a little bit, but I'm not overly confident. Okay. That's not a good month. Not a good month for the old scouts, but we'll continue scouting those few players a bit more. There we go. The match fitness and everything up. So, yeah, we're doing pretty well. We've still got, did I say we had Spurs this month and Liverpool as well, I believe it was? So I know we've still got quite a few big games to play. But it'll be a nice, strong start to the season if we do Tavares loan offer. Man City want to take him on loan for the year. I'm going to reject that because I think we'll get some use out of him. I think he'll be one of our main players from the bench this season as a cam. So he'll get a bit of football with us, I think. Alright. Richie's been loaned out. Lovely. And Gallagher's been loaned out. Transfer off for Baldwin. £114 million. I'll tell you what, that's actually not a bad... If I was able to spend the money, I'd probably go for that because I don't think he's worth that. I think he's worth less than that, to be honest. I don't think he's got that much more of a potential left in him. But I'll take it all day long. Crystal Palace is our next game. We can be a little bit more liberal in this one, I think, with the players that we start. So I've just done disabled notifications. Does that mean... No, it's still making me do this. Okay. I just see if disabling notifications meant that it would wouldn't harass me when it was a training day, but it still does. Okay. Crystal Palace is the next game. We won't watch this. We'll quick sim this one, but we will change the team up a little bit. And I could just play one of the other formations rather than messing around too much. This one? We could do, yeah. It brings me in for the game. Bahusu, Keane starts. Okay, we'll quick sim it. It's a 2-1 victory. Goals from Mo Villa and Keane. Lovely. Cullen got a bit of first-team football as well. So 2-1 win keeps us 100% record so far. Next up then is Spurs. It's a really good start for us so far. Like I said, we need to finish Champions League this season is what the board wants from us. They also want us to sign a young player, so we might just sign a young player for the set. I mean, who is a young player? That's the problem. Now, I'd like to sign someone who's going to be worth it, but I don't know of anyone at the moment on this game who is worth it. That's the problem. And who counts as a young player as well? That's the issue as well. I mean, who's a player that would have... Maybe Messi? Should we have a look and see if Messi has been reborn? Imagine he should have been by now. Let's have a look. So, do transfers, player search. So Messi should have retired by now. So Lionel Messi's still going. He's still freaking going. Okay. What about Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Right, Cristiano Ronaldo. Right, is gone. Okay. So now I want to go Serie A. Just hope that he's still at Juventus, or he was when he retired. Piemonte Calcio. Do you have a young Argentinian player who is the next Cristiano Ronaldo? Come on, you must... Don't tell me he's not there anymore, because that would be really annoying if he's not there anymore. You telling me he's not? Okay. Okay, so we want country... Portugal... No. Nationality, we want Portuguese. Age, we want under 20. Where would he be? That's the big question. Would he be down as a free agent? Where would we find you? Are you Cristiano Ronaldo? Exciting prospect. You could be him, you know. Or you could be Bruno... what's his name, actually, couldn't you? So it does say if they're an exciting prospect on here, then, does it? So one at Man City. Any other big players or big teams? No. I've got a feeling that might be it, you know. It's either... That's either him at Man City or that's... what's his name? The Argentinian right winger they've got. So let's just like search in the Premiership and have a look at like the big teams. So let's say Manchester City, for example. Let's have a look at see who they've got. Any other regen players? You've got that one. You got Blair Jackson, who quite possibly could be Raheem Sterling. Kroon. There's a very good chance it's actually Ibrahimovic. That's got to be Dzeko, surely. Oh, I don't know about him. Showing great potential, though. We are going to allow ourselves to buy one player because we need to, don't we? We need to buy one player to be able to complete the mission, just to keep the board happy. That's got to be okay. French striker, Ghana, Ricky J. Jones. Well, there's got to be some more generator players here. No. Dutch centre mid. Nope. Okay, nobody major there. We'll check Chelsea. Maybe we check Real Madrid and Barcelona. We should be alright, to be honest. Or Liverpool as well, probably. Oh, got electric shock there. Algerian left back. Brazilian right. Is that like Willian, maybe? Kepa, Kante. Another Brazilian right mid. Oh, I bet you're the exciting prospect. You're the Mahrez, aren't you? I thought I had Mahrez before, but obviously not. Mexican right winger? Who's a Mexican right winger? Okay, we'll check Liverpool. What just happened there? My cat's wiggling around on the computer. I think she's just pulled one of my cables out. I do apologise for this little this little side. Important to do. Johnny Evans, maybe? That's Shaqiri. Surely. Is that Suarez? It's possible, isn't it? Salah's still going. Van Dijk's still going as well. Okay. So we'll just try Barcelona and Real Madrid, and then we'll call it quits on this, and then we should have a play that we can pick up just to complete that mission to keep the board happy. What are you doing up there? Hello. I know. Just meowed right in my ear. Right, anybody in here? Who is a gen? You're a gen. Brazil striker, not sure. Problem is there's so many Brazilian strikers, difficult to even tell, isn't it, really? So Messi's still going. We'll have to check that at the end of the season. French striker. They got Matt Target. It's an interesting transfer for Barcelona. So, yeah, nothing major in Barcelona. We'll check Real Madrid. Telly Halley. Benjamin Bierman. That's a good name. You got Dutch striker. Greek Cam. Chilean right mid. Hello. I know. You're really cuddly today, aren't you? So I'm talking to the cat. She's really, Xavi Simons. Yeah, she's really attention-seeking at the moment. Okay, I'll just try Atletico Madrid as the last one. Or Bayern Munich, actually, as well. Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich, and then we'll stop. Yeah? We should have one by then, so... That's Antwi, who is a player who we could... 72 rated. Hello. Yes, I know. You want so many cuddles right now, I know. Polish, that can maybe Glick, maybe? Glick? Argentinian goalkeeper. João Felix is still going. So I'm really getting distracted here by the cat. Okay, so yeah, I'll just try I'll try Dortmund as well. Just to double check. Come on then, get me lap. You know you want to. Yeah, there you go. And PSG. I do apologise. This is so much to do off camera really, but we need to get somebody sorted before the end of the season. So Ryan Baker. Nope, you've not got great potential. Okay, none of these players are regens, are they? Neymar's due to retire soon as well. That's got to be Idrissa Gueye, I would imagine. Okay. Yep, last one is Bayern Munich, I promise. Then we should have at least one good player here to purchase. FC Bayern. Alright, so we got French left mid. Showing great potential. We'll have a look at you then. Left back. I don't even know what we need, to be honest. I mean, it'd be good to have a good defender. Yeah, maybe a backup centre-back or something like that would be a good option, but I'll see who comes up as a good player, I suppose. Exciting prospect. I mean, there we go. Ukrainian left-back, exciting prospect. That could be the shout. That could be the shout, you know. If he's got a good current ability, that could just be the shout. And it's not Zinchenko. Who is that then? I don't know who that is. Okay. So we'll leave it there. Hopefully that scouting will be done by the time we get to the end of the month, and then we can buy somebody. I'm tempted to go for that left back. I really am, because then that does give us an extra left back, which means one of the... means we'll have a first choice left back, actually, because we haven't got one at the moment. Let's go with the strongest team again. We'll quick sim now, because we're quite far in the video. It's a 2-2 draw. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that goal from Banks, and Castro. Banks also missed a penalty, which is disappointing. But still unbeaten this season. Still unbeaten. Got Leeds in the EFL Cup. Competition I'm not overly bothered about. It would be nice to get some... it'd be nice to get some money in, don't get me wrong, but it's not a competition I'm overly worried about. Of course, we're only going to buy one player because that's what the board wants us to do. The rest of the time, obviously, we have to stick to our youth academy, which is the rules. Alright, so Leeds, we'll quick sim this again. I might go for a slightly more rotated squad. I don't want to risk knackering out a lot of my players early on. So maybe this one. This one's actually pretty strong, to be honest. I mean, this one. Although Dragomir's not happy in the middle there, is he? Because say at the end of this month, I will go through and redo all the formations based on the players that we brought and the players that we've sold. It's a 1-0 win. Castro with a goal. Lovely. That's us through to the next round in the EFL Cup, and it's a big team to knock out as well. I mean, it would have been nice to get one of the easier ones, but it's another. I'm assuming it's another Premiership side. Next up then is Arsenal in the league, a team who we're on the same amount of points as. We're 6th position after 3 games, which is not bad at all. Undefeated. Like I said, the board wants us to get Champions League football this season. That's the plan. Transfer for Montgomery. I want to get this scouting done as well, but I feel like just off the top of my head, that Ukrainian left back we know is an exciting prospect, so it's 85 plus potential. And it is a position we could do with the extra help with. So I think that might be the player I'm going to go for anyway. Just be nice to get him scouted so we can get some information on him, to be honest. Arsenal, again, we'll go with our strongest starting lineup and quick sim it. They've got Tonali, which is... Oh, not enough. Hilton gets the goal, we win 1-0. Oh, we're doing so well on this at the moment. So well. What a start to the season. This is undefeated in our first 4. If you would have told me we would have defeated Manchester United, Arsenal, and Crystal Palace in our first 4 games and drew with Spurs, I'd be more than happy. And there we go, sitting in 4th position, 2 points away from Man City at the top of the table. But of course, we do need to do our transfer, don't we? So let's do that before we get through. Okay, it's deadline day now. So I don't have the scouting done. We left it a bit too late, but like I say, I know this is a player that I want. I know he's got good potential. I just don't know anything else about him. Antwi is another player that I know is good. I mean, we know all these players are pretty good, to be honest, so we can go for whoever we want, but I feel like a left back at the moment is going to be very beneficial for us. The rest of these positions, we do have other players. I mean, there's still a chance you could be Ronaldo, though, isn't there? There is a chance you could be Ronaldo. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. This is tricky. Who do we picky? Right, so it is just those ones at the top of the ones we've added to our list. Okay. I mean, attacking players we're doing okay with. Defense-wise, we're okay as well. I just feel like maybe... Oh, we think this is Suarez, but oh my god, look at that. Does he count as a young player, though? He's 21. Good dribbling, good finishing, free kick accuracy. His crossing's not great yet. He's still got some way to go. He is 19, though. 6'2". I think that's Ronaldo. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the punt. We might not even get him, to be honest, because we don't know his value or anything, so... This is the tricky thing when you don't scout players. You've got to really make a guess on everything. Player swap? You know, any players? I don't think you're interested in any of our players anyway. I mean, we can offer... I just want to offer them someone that they'll come back and give us an idea of what they want. Coffee. None of these players are on the transfer list, are they? fullbacks. I mean, you look at fullbacks, it does make you realise that we are struggling a little bit, aren't we? Okay. I don't know what to offer, that's the problem. And we could lose a lot of money, but money's not a problem in this, is it? Okay. Let's just go in for a flat 50 mil. Which is probably far too much. Much more than he's worth. They accept it straight away? That's a reasonable offer. Okay. They've accepted it straight away, which does worry me. It does worry me. We may have just really overspent on this player. Which is fine. Because say, money's not an issue for us on this because we're not really that bothered about it. Right. Rotation. You're going to say you want to be higher than that? Okay, he's happy with rotation. 5-year deal. Did I look at what the potential was on this guy? Disregard release fee. He wants 36 grand. Okay, we'll accept that. There we go, that's our young player purchased. And it could be a great deal, it could be a terrible deal. Has it worked? Yes. The board are happy. We have signed a young player. There we go. Yeah, 1 out of 1. Okay, let's go and have a quick look because I'm terrified here. Have we just been absolutely ripped off? I mean, we haven't been ripped off because I placed the offer, but... 75 rated, excited prospect. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. We can definitely deal with that. Right. Let's finish off the transfer window. I think we can release one more player, which we'll do. Baldwin transfer offer is ignored. Right, I don't know what there is. Is there any more money we want? There's nothing else we need to sell, is there, really, I don't think. I mean, there's players we can loan out, but now I know what we've got left, we can definitely work on some squads that are going to help us utilise all those players. Dragomir transfer offer, again, gets ignored. Would have liked to have got that Ukrainian left-back as well, but the rules are I'm only allowed to... Well, I'm only allowed to bring players through the academy. We've made a slight amendment this time because of... see, I like that, but I don't like it. I'm happy to let you have him on a loan deal for a year, but I'm not happy to let him go a loan to buy. We're not going to get that deal done in the time, are we? Nope. They've agreed, but it's not going to get done in time. We'll try. We'll see how it goes. It was not done in time, I don't think. Let's have a look. Loan rejected. Okay. Okay. Window closed. Transfer. Why are they making transfer offers players now outside the bloody window? I hate when they do this. Like, you know what? I think I want to buy that player. Why not make a bid for him like 2 days ago then? You would have had him then. Stupid idiot. Okay. Right, we'll leave it there for now then. I'm going to go off camera now and I'm going to sort out the formations. Going to sort out the training, all that sort of stuff. And then when we come back next time, we can start to push to get a Champions League spot at least, or who knows? Maybe we can push to win the league this year. If you have enjoyed this one, like, subscribe, leave a good stuff, and I'll see you next time. It's a long episode. Goodbye.